I was having company over the other day, and I was making a recipe that I make all the time. I think it's a recipe I could probably make with my eyes closed. And don't know what happened, but the salt shaker was not covered properly. And so as I measured out the appropriate amount of salt, the bottom came out of it. And a tremendous amount of salt was dumped into my recipe. And there was a time constraint. And so not only did the food have to be marinated, it also needed to be cooked, and it also needed to rest. So I didn't have time to go out and either buy a new or change my recipe or change my plan for the menu. So what I had to do was improvise. And what I realized is that when you add sugar to something that is extremely salty, it neutralizes it. And so what I began to do was to add sugar. As I was doing it, I remembered a song that came from some movie I had seen. I forgot the name of it, where it says a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. And that song just kept on playing and playing and playing and playing and playing in my head as I was cooking. And I chuckled at myself because I realized that exactly what I say to my clients is what I do. I will change the environment in the midst of a crisis, in the midst of a seeming obstacle, in the face of stress. I change my environment. And just as I began to sing, and just as I came up with an alternate for addressing the overly salty recipe, that's what I do in life. And that's what I tell my clients to do in life, is to, from a place that empowers you, from a place that enables you to be elevated above the circumstances, therein lies your power. Therein lies possibility. So, yes, could I have gone through, oh my God, I can't believe this, a whirlwind of negative thoughts, a whirlwind of berating myself? Sure. But that's not who I am. Neither does it serve me. And so my automatic response in the face of that crisis and many of life's crises is to look for something that will empower me and something that will elevate me higher than my circumstance. In that moment, it was looking for a couple spoonfuls of sugar to neutralize the salt, but also that song, which reinforced me, which comforted me, which empowered me, and enabled me to stand taller than the circumstance. What are some of the things you can do in the face of stressors, in the face of obstacles, in the face of things that would like to debilitate you? How can you change the whole trajectory for the better? Let me know.